Okay, so we're live now. So I like that music. I'm going to utilize it every chance I get, even though this isn't a, a trap beat sort of decode. Oh, are you not here? Are you here,
I'm
Gina?
here. No, I'm here.
Boom. Oh, look.
All of that. Whenever
I'm not
you come on, all of my notifications come on. Boop, 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 boop. That's those dings you're hearing.
Oh yeah, I had the next decode up there. So, let's add this story here. And I don't know about green. I know I don't want to stall, but I think I want blue. Let's see. I think that works right there. Yeah, that works right there. So apparently, it looks like we're live here. Okay, I have a lot of
Good,
video clips.
good.
Now this is not necessarily a review on this movie. Well, I think I titled this a breakdown, but this is kind of like a movie without words. Maybe not super exciting to a lot of people. Okay, but it's called Robot Dreams, and there's probably a lot of symbolism and stuff like that, but we're gonna take a look at it. I welcome you and anybody who's here, anybody who will be watching.
Well,
uh
thank
it,
you.
it says Robot Dreams is more profound than it has any right to be, and that's what the article is. I didn't like title the decode that. Okay, let me read a little bit of this.
Okay.
It says it's one of those strange but immutable truths of the movies that a song like Earth, Wind, and Fire's September can play in roughly 1,000 films before a movie. And you can see just sounds confusing. I had to read it a few times. Before a movie about a dog and a robot comes along and blows them all out of the water. I'm not familiar. I mean, I know the song when I hear it, and I think I have a little bit of it here in a clip. Um, but yeah, it took me. I had to kind of go through the article to figure
Hey,
out.
you know what? I can put it on in the background really softly.
No, that's not a good idea.
Okay. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah, because then if it's copyright, then the whole
Oh,
decode.
oh, oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
So the animated Robot Dreams is wordless. So the songs play an outsized influence in conjuring its whimsical and gently existential tone. But Pablo Burgers, they say burger. First, I was thinking like burger. They say burger, so we'll go with that for now. I'm gonna want. Maybe that's something you can help me out with on the side. I think it's burger, but if you wanted to look on the side and you had a chance, that would be cool if you checked.
Mhm. No problem.
Um, but Pablo Burger's Robot Dreams, a 1980s New York set fable about loved ones who come and go, doesn't just use September for a scene or even two. Again, this is Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, so this is interesting, right? It says it's the soundtrack to the friendship between dog and robot. Yes, those are the protagonists. So are wordless. So they're not going to have names then, right?
Right. They don't
Oh,
have names.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They're
Okay,
just referred to as dog and robot.
got it. And you know what I kind of figured out is I think that we're supposed to be the dog. Okay, and we'll bring it up a little bit more later. That's kind of like somewhat of a conclusion that I came to is like we're supposed to be some kind of dog.
Okay.
Okay, and well, that'll be mentioned later. It says so. Yeah, dog and robot. Yes, those are the protagonist names in this disarmingly simple film. Interesting, because we were just talking about that. And
Hmm.
its melody returns in various forms whenever they're reminded of each other to a remarkable degree. Robot Dreams has fully, uh, it says that's imbibed, imbibed,
Imbibed.
Never heard of that one.
You
All
got it.
the melancholy and joy on earth.
That
So
means it's pulled in. It has
okay.
it has
Mel-
represented all of
all
the
of the
different.
melancholy and
Yeah.
joy of earth, wind, and fire's disco classic. So they keep referring to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Mhm.
Just as the song asks, do you remember? And wait until you see we went over that connection already. Wait until
Mhm.
you see what I added to it as well. So too does Robot Dreams, a sweetly wistful little movie that, like a good pop song, expresses something profound without wasting a word. It's time. It's clip time now. I left Nolan Ryan over there on the right, a baseball card that's in that. I I forgot to cover it up. Let's so look, we're gonna hear a little bit of that.
I love
Right.
Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan. That would be an interesting decode.
Yeah, he's big in Houston.
Houston Astros.
Yeah,
Trending a lot. So
he
I'm gonna
owns the farm team in
so
Houston.
I have 3 trailers. I have a lot of stuff here. So I think this is what I'm trying to play here. Look, I can talk during this. So obviously I have to mute it. You can hear it and me, right? Right, Gina? Oh, I can't hear Gina now. Oh, okay. But I think Gina can hear me. Do you remember? Oh, yeah. I remember that. So here you go. Right? I can do that. I think I can do that. I think I can do that. Okay, so we get that. And we'll play the opening trailer as well. I sure hope that me unmuting myself doesn't mess that up later. It's just shady. How come I can't hear Gina?
I'm not talking.
Oh, now I can hear Gina. Okay. All right. So look, we're familiar with that song, right? I didn't think I
Yes,
was.
it's very, very familiar. I
Okay,
mean,
I'm yeah, I'm gonna play the actual opening, kind of like the trailer a little bit here now, and I have a few of them. We'll play one of them, and then we'll advance. That's interesting one way. And look at the microwave. That's interesting when you think of robots. Look, and it says burger. Programming. Look. Eaton equal 55. So look, he orders a robot. The dog orders a robot. Okay, so it's just this robot thing, right? So we get like this robot theme
okay,
that's going
that's
on.
pretty much the plot of the movie.
And what does it represent? Like cell phones? I mean, they like
Well,
the.
it takes place in the 1980s, so you're going to have all of that old technology
Oh
in there.
yeah, huh? And I'm outdoors right now, and it's like not raining, but how come I'm getting sprinkled on? another story, I guess. So here, let's and we're gonna focus on the director a little bit because there isn't actors here, and I do cover there. Apparently, there's a guy credited with doing like the dog. You know when they don't, it's wordless, but I guess they might be like making noises or stuff like that. I guess there's a guy who's credited for those noises.
Kind of, yeah.
We're gonna get into him as well.
You're going to get into the production company?
Um, I don't know. More so the
Okay.
director. Yeah. Yeah, I
Well,
don't
if
think so.
I
I
don't
don't.
hear it, I'll mention it.
Yeah, yeah. So let's move a little bit here. I think I have like 70 slides or something. So let me try
Okay.
to move a little bit here. Um, it's one of those strange but immutable truths of the movies. Did I already let's see. Is that up there twice? It is. Oh, this is what I want you to focus on. So Pablo Burger?
Yeah, I looked up. It just tells me how to pronounce burger. And of
I
course,
think it's Burger. That's how they said it. Oh, and we have
yeah.
an interview with them. So look, but check this out. So they're mentioning this song, right? 21st night of September. Well, do you remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away. Anyways, that's interesting that's this is based out of New York. Those are the Twin Towers. Look how the September 11 attacks, 2001, kind of like 21, were the deadliest. I mean, were the deadliest terrorist attacks in human history, causing the deaths of 2,996 people, including 2,977 victims and 19 hijackers who committed murder/suicide. Wow, we were talking about that 19 earlier.
Hmm.
And it connects with that next decode. Remember, we were just talking
Hmm.
about that.
Yeah,
And look at how, I mean, Trump does equal 29, United States 77, Trump's age 77. Damn it. Anyways, that was connected with a president. But look, 21st night. So they mentioned it, right? They mentioned it. We played it. Okay. And just like 2001, Earth, Wind, and Fire's September. They said it's played multiple times in this. What would it be called? A wordless animated film?
yeah.
And
It's an animated film that from a book that from a graphic novel that doesn't have any words. So the movie's not going to have words.
right, where was Robot Dreams originally released? Because it was now released here. Originally released. Let me see. Here, I forgot to hit this. This is relevant here. Let me pull it up right here. The film first released in Spanish theaters on 126. Wow. That connects with both of us. Anyways, that's a side note. Um 2023, by B Team Pictures, it expanded to the French market. Wow. What were the
Did you
next
just
detail?
do
Man, with the 19 as well. Why? I know I get my own algorithm, but these are major things going on. Damn. Uh, so okay, that's all I wanted to get there. Wow,
So the film company that put out that the movie was Madman Films, just like
mad.
just
So you get
Mad
M and okay.
Madman.
So you get Eminem. Okay,
Yeah,
that's gonna land. Thank you so much because wow, the M and the Eminem lands. Okay, perfect. So here it is. Look, September 21st is National New York Day.
it is. It's also Net World Peace Day.
Man, I didn't want to go that route. That's why I just kind of brought it up at the beginning here
I'm
to get
just saying,
a little bit
it's also World Alzheimer's Day. It's a lot. It's a lot of days.
wild. And you know what? I think Tom Brady and the Patriots hit um right on around this time with the Patriot Act, remember?
Yeah.
I think Tom Brady and the Patriots hit. So, anyways, damn. So September 21st. Look, you see the 21/21, 2001, and National New York Day, an official holiday. Okay, Earth, Wind, and Fire Day. Think about like the elements and all of that. There was fire. Wow. Look,
Yeah.
look at this. I should have pulled up a clip. I'll pull it up. We just may not hear it, and we don't need to hear it. We need to pull up a video of this. After before we move on after this connection, I need to pull up some video here.
Okay.
Look, 9 members of Earth, Wind, and Fire. You like that pic?
I do.
Look at that. Wow.
September is the month of the harvest, by the way, if we're going to go down
Yeah, and the
the
9th month.
trafficking road.
Oh yeah, and the 9th month. And look, could be a that stuff could be a big distraction as that's going on as well. Ooh, with the planes too, huh?
Yep.
So it's the 9th month, and there's 9 members here. The 9-member group mixes excellent jazzy instrumentals with harmony, singing, and chanting, some big band sounds, and some free form parts, as well as solid soul beats. It all works beautifully. And while the elements of earth, wind, and fire, wow, man, aren't new, this mixture of them is a wow. Think about that. Do you think am I don't know. I don't know if I'm wrong cuz sometimes things just pop in my head. Okay,
What?
am I wrong? Why am I thinking about that natural gas explosion with the Chase Bank?
Hmm.
World Trade natural gas explosion. It was Chase Bank.
I
When
don't know.
they're just saying mixture, and I'm thinking I was
Mhm.
thinking some kind of mixtures that could create an explosion of chemicals or something. Man,
Yeah.
that's weird. And it's trending, and I don't I don't think I'm off base to say that when we do this daily, it always connects with everything. Earth and the elements, maybe weather as well. But okay, so
Mhm.
Pablo Burger
My
equals
Sagittarius.
101, like 11, like the 11th
Mhm.
day. And there was 9 members, Earth, Wind, and Fire, connected all over this article here.
Hey, did you know that New York was the 11th state to be admitted to the Union?
One of the first things I learned.
That is, that's interesting.
There's a lot because Osama bin Laden equals 110, like 11.
Hmm.
The highway that runs north and south through there is 110. Uh, Bush was the 11th director of the CIA, Bush Jr. Yeah, there's a lot with
That's a
that.
lot. That's yeah, that's a lot.
There's so much that I'm probably missing a key one even. But yeah, I mean, thanks for pointing it out because
No,
we
but I
needed to
mean,
point it
it's
out.
just
Yeah, 100%, and the building's 11, right?
yeah. Well, that is why they kept saying that the reason they named this New York Day 9/21 was because New York is the 11th state admitted to the Union, and I'm trying to make that connection, saying, well, how does that work? Like, are those two things connected? But
I,
I
I,
read a lot of articles that said that the
yeah, and
reason they picked September 21st is because New York was the 11th state admitted to the Union. And I'm like, well,
I wonder if there
why
was
didn't you pick
other.
11?
Yeah,
You
well,
know?
on our end, we got our receipts.
Yeah, just
We got our receipts, right?
Yep, we do.
You know, you mentioned the M and the M earlier, right?
Right.
That's interesting because
Uh, sorry.
oh wow, look at your eyes look crazy.
Do they really?
They were red. It was the only thing showing. But look, hey,
No,
Drake.
the computer lights went out.
Hey, Drake equals 21, which is
Mm.
interesting. And look, the Eminem and the Drake that's already been brought up, also trending. That's actually going to hit a little bit before we get into it. And before we move on from this connection, I do want to pull up some kind of visuals of this of dog and robot in this film. But look at New York does equal 111. You mentioned the 11th state. Were you aware New York equals 111? A is 1,
No.
B is 2, C is 3. And the director, Spanish film director and screenwriter, 101. You see that?
Mhm.
And do you remember? Check this out right here. Check this out. You know what I remember?
Well,
Never forget. Never forget.
yeah. Well,
Remember September.
isn't Earth, Wind, and Fire in the calculator 211? I
Is
think it
it?
is. Yes.
That's the 47th prime number. And that was the Super Bowl.
It was 211 and 77 was another number.
United States 77, Trump age 77. Oh, and
Mhm,
look,
I
this
know.
I think this 11 hits somewhere. Ooh, 21 numerology. 911 1. That's what it is. 9
Oh,
plus 11. Ooh, a plane's flying above. I'm in Arizona. Who's here?
yeah.
What's up, Richard? Richard,
Hey, Richard.
enjoy
Um,
this. Richard.
okay, I'm taking 1 minute to tell you the reason why it's called Earth, Wind, and Fire, because we spoke about it earlier. Maurice White, who wrote the song, who was a co-writer, is a Sagittarius. So for him, his elemental quality of Sagittarius is fire. And
Ooh,
then the seasonal qualities of Sagittarius is earth and air. So they decided to name the band Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I'm so glad you're here because the white thing hits. It's a selection. Divide.
Well, yes, and yes. Right, huh?
And it hits elsewhere because I was doing research and there was a direct I don't know if it was an owner of one of the teams or if it was connected to the story and the last name was White. Anyways, wow. And look, that's what it is right there, 9/11/01. That's our 21 right there. But you see,
Never
I have
forget.
Aquarius
Do,
fire.
do you remember? Yeah.
Yeah, let's play that clip again and then we'll play another clip because I came prepared this time. So let's play that one more time. Oh, I came prepared. And there's a lot of slides. Where's did I like yeah, right here.
It's
Wait, where did I
similar to the other one. Yeah.
That was the same one, but we're gonna play this one too. And then I have other stuff here. Yeah, we'll play that first one again. All right, so look, I pulled up on the side. I pulled up this 9/11 thing over here. So let's see. I don't know what this is, and I don't really. I think,
There is a clip that shows the end of the film. I don't know if you caught that, but there is a clip that gives the theme away, you know.
oh yeah. Well, too little, too late. Hollywood, we figured it out. So look, this looks like something we may want to play here. Oh, I guess there's
The one
there's
when they're
all.
on the beach.
Oh, I'm not familiar yet. But look, this is labeled "Was it about 9/11?" and we may not hear it. I don't really care about hearing it right now because they may not play it. But I want to see, is there some, apparently it looks like there's some kind of scene where they're looking at the Twin Towers. That's what I want to
There is
catch.
one. There is
Okay.
one.
Is this cute animated film about a dog and his robot friend secretly about 9/11? Well, no.
Can you hear that?
Yes, I can hear
Okay.
it.
Well, that's great because I think that means that everyone can hear it. But if not, we'll at least get the visuals, right?
Mhm.
Perfect. And it may be choppy or whatever.
It's a common picture what you're about to see. That's the only reason that I would question whether it's about 9/11 or not. It's because this particular scene that you're talking about is in hundreds of movies.
I just want them to refer to 9/11 any which way because I'm on the
Yeah.
decode. So it's just backup and it
Well, it's
verifies.
there. It's
That's all
there.
I want. That's what I
Very,
want.
Dog and his robot friend secretly about 9/11? Well, no. But also, kinda yes. See, Robot Dreams isn't about 9/11 directly, but it is about remembering a past that's gone now. It's about nostalgia and wishing.
Oh my gosh. So they want to give us this bull crap where, hey, we made the world fake and we did it to teach you a lesson. Oh, we made the world fake and now we're just letting you know. He. Not acceptable.
No. Keep going. It'll come eventually.
Wishing things went another way. Even the song September is all about remembering an idealized past. But just like New York is not the same now as it was in the 80s, neither are these characters' lives after they get separated. Life changes all of us, and we're not the same people we once were.
Hold on. The movie came out, the book, it was based in 80.
The story is based in 80. Yes.
Well, when was 21 years later? 2001. Right?
Well, yes, but it was the 80s, not exactly 1980.
Let's look at our article over here.
Okay.
Let's look at our article over here. Let's see. What's going on in golf over there? What's Tiger up to? I'm not getting eaten up too bad over here.
Well, good.
Of course, it's not going to pull up now, but it's clipped in the. So whenever we come to it, whenever it pops up in the slides, we'll just deal with it then.
Okay.
All right. It was something like that. Anyways, what was I? Oh, I was over there. Yeah, we wanted to play a little bit more of that, right? Okay, let's go back over.
Because the scene there's a scene that they're talking about.
Nothing lasts forever, but our past shapes who we are, and it's worth remembering. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that now every time I hear that song, I'm going to think of that robot on the beach missing his best friend. Hey, I want to get this done for the Oscars, but if people really like this movie, then I don't know, maybe I'll do
Okay, so did they show it? Okay,
they didn't show it.
Well, that's okay that they didn't.
Is that it? No.
There it is right there.
No.
Oh, wait, no, that's the new one, right?
No, that's the new one. Uh-huh.
Why does it look like the Space Needle?
Well, it kind of does look like the Space Needle.
I don't like that. Who drafted Caitlin Clark? The Indiana Fever. What the? I'm not cussing right now, dude. I'm not cussing. They're talking about France. I don't want to bring up anything. Let's go back over here. Never, let's go back over here. Never forget. Do you remember? How does it go? September, whatever. Look, okay. Wow. Robot Dreams director Pablo Berger. Okay, Spanish film director and screenwriter Pablo Berger. Uranga is a Spanish film director and screenwriter. He is known for directing and writing the silent drama film. Oh my God. Not doing it. Blanca Nieves. Whoa, I think I did okay there. The black comedy films. Huh? The black.
Probably means black comedy.
Yeah,
Not
but we're hitting on the black and white thing. That's all connected as
right,
well.
but it just means dark humor.
Yeah, but you see what we're
Yeah,
doing.
I do.
Wait as we
do.
advance. You'll see. Okay.
Mhm.
Turum. Wait until we advance. I don't know how do you say that. Teach. Turamolinos 73. And look.
I can't read.
Speaking of magic, black magic. It's all magic, right? Abracadabra. Okay. Known for directing and writing Abracadabra. Look at that 73 over there. We're getting into it, right? And what does that mean? I have to look it up now. Torah Molinos. Let's go see what that means real quick. That's a tough one. Torah Molinos. 73 is the film, but what does it translate to? Let's see. Let me share. It's coming up in the decode, so like we're gonna need to know. I think. Oh, what do you know?
What do you know?
It says tower. What? First appeared on the map. I don't care what it says. I typed it in, and look, it says tower. Woo! First appeared on the map. Look at this. Don't tell me it's some kind of tower. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if we can see this. That's what pops up. But it says tower. Thus, what do I say?
It might be what they call it.
Well, damn it.
The tower.
Pretty sure we were just talking about that.
Pretty sure.
Not even, it says watermills. Maybe I can look, watermill. Okay, let me try to read this. First appeared on the map of the Ensenadas marks in 1748. The name comes from the words Tory Tower. What, like Trump Tower, Twin Towers? Oh my God.
Pretty good.
Oh my God. Are you serious? No.
Oh, you asked about the book. It came out in 2007.
Ritual 27.
And the movie in 2023.
Oh, you're still trying to get me on the 1980 thing. Well, that's okay.
No. I'm just telling you. I just happened to notice in my notes the book, and the movie.
All right. Well, the 1980 clarification's coming up. Whether
Sarah, her name, the author, Sarah has 12 and 33 in her gematria.
12 and 33.
Mm-hmm.
Masonry equals 33. 12's that reflection, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Look, Burger equals 37. Uranga 37. That's, you see Pablo Burger Uranga right here. And wow, towers. But anyways, look, here's that film. Spanish encyclopedia salesman. And this may connect as well. When we hit on the fly, it's just wild. I'm still shooken up about what we just hit on, I didn't think I could be. Volunteers to make sex films with his wife. Sounds like a good gig. Carmen Candela Pena, for a series of supposedly educational titles. Now that's this film.
Yeah.
I mean, I really wish that you could
Oh, I'm
pronounce it.
so sorry. Here I go with my red eyes again.
Well, to make it up, you can try to pronounce that instead of me. Torremolinos.
Torremolinos, but it's going to be pronounced in a Spanish accent.
Let me just, I think I put the translation over here, and I guess we're going with tower, right?
I'm going with tower.
Well, down here it says a poor fishing village. Let me see. But I saw tower clear as day, so whatever. You know what? It's a municipality in southern Spain. Okay, well, whatever. It said tower still, and it starts with T, right?
Yeah,
but look
probably
at the
named
37.
after some kind of something they call a tower.
Right. Look at the
Yeah.
37s. Okay, but look, so here's a pic. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, they're getting ready to make a movie.
Oh yeah, it looks like it, huh? Hey, look, tidy whities. So look, here's the other movie they mention, and here's where we get to some other connections. And you mentioned the Eminem earlier, with just the letters Eminem, you know, whatever. So he directed, and what did they say, screen wrote or whatever, this film as well, Abracadabra. Okay?
Yeah.
Look, a housewife must figure out a way to deal with her husband after he gets possessed by a ghost during a hypnosis session. Abracadabra, but what else is trending? The death of Slim Shady. And here's kind of like that black and white theme. He just had the concert in Detroit. A lot of weird energy in Detroit right now. Okay, but who performed with them out of Detroit as well? Jack White. We have a selection going on. If you want to mention that White character again.
Yeah, Maurice White is a co-writer. Was the main writer for Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Look, and for real, I just did the Benzino got pulled over with his son not in a car seat or whatever, seatbelt or whatever.
Yes.
But look, he had the Patriots hoodie on, and Robert Kraft owns the Patriots, and who's the coach? Jared Mayo. So you get all the white and black, and what? He had the black and white chess pattern on his pants when he got pulled over. But look, the death is Slim Shady, Coup de Grace coming out this summer. But Houdini, this song, right here, and he says abracadabra. That's like the hook. And it's all magic, right? Now look at these connections as well, since that's brought up here. And again, the film Abracadabra, and I'm showing how it all connects. And even Drake equals 21. Okay, this is all magic. This is our little side connection, and we're gonna get back. Okay, so look at this. This is wild. Okay, and this is Detroit. Okay, on October 24th, 1926, the legendary Houdini tragically passed away in Detroit, Michigan at the age of 52. Interestingly, Detroit is also the hometown of Eminem. Okay. Wow. Who turns 52? Okay. In October 2024. His birthday's on the 17th. One day before Drake. But look, October 2024. Look at Drake's birthday, October 24th. We're in the year 24. There's a selection as well going on. Every diss at Drake, they're calling him white boy. They're giving the divide, okay? Who started it off? Benzino, dissing Eminem with Rap Elvis. Anyways, this connects with the Abracadabra thing. The single was first teased by Eminem on 5/20, like 52. Turns 52. Look at that. You see, what? That's wild. Is he really 52?
Hey, Maurice White was born December 19th, 12, 19.
12 plus 19 is 31. So,
but I mean, the 12 is the reflection, and the 19 is a number.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, chaos equals 19. So look at here. He died on Halloween, Harry Houdini. All right. Here he is right here. The Lions hit in the Super Bowl, but I'm going to show you how how that connects further. Well, look, this says in 1980s New York City, right? Which I guess could mean multiple things, but I'm going off of the 80 here. Dog, look, Drake, what's Drake's album? You see, I can't even get to the slide. For All the Dogs. And it was supposed to be released with the Doja Cat album. Let's see what Richard's saying over here. I was just trying to get through that point. The name Marshall's trending. Remember, it's the last name of isn't it the CEO of the Mavericks? Remember it was, and we were talking about martial law. Remember? Oh, and we did the Bob Marley decode. That's just interesting. You get anyways.
And you have Marshall, Eminem.
Yeah, I think it's the CEO of Dallas, Marshall. But anyways, look, in 1980s New York City, that 9/11 connection's wild. Dog assembles robot as a companion, and they become the best buddies on a Labor Day outing to Coney Island. Robot's metal parts rust, and he can't move. You get 80 numerology on the release of the movie. Do I not have it clipped right there? Oh, I guess I don't. But it's 531.
That's the sad part of the movie. You're moving into the sad part.
I can't do it. New release date. Robot Dreams. Right here. Here you go. I didn't have it clipped there. Right here. And I think I can adjust how this pulls up. Let me make it right there. All right. You see that right there? May 31st.
2024.
And that's in the USA. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It was released on the French market, and that connects with the next decode. Wow. That's amazing with the draft. And man, look. So 80 numerology, it says 80s New York. Set fable about loved ones who come and go. Think about that with 9/11. Man, that's not funny.
Oh,
So Ivan Labanda voices both dog and robot, but as there is no dialogue in the movie, voice actors are credited but not associated with a determined character. They don't speak, just make sounds. However, it is known that voice director and actor Ivan Labanda voices both.
I watched the film. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember sounds.
Yeah, they probably just, they kind of mentioned that they credited him regardless. So they credit this guy regardless. He's born in 1980. Okay.
There were sounds like from the street. There were just noises, a busy New York street.
All right. Well, it says they don't speak. I mean, whatever. They say he's credited. He's born in 80 in Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain. He is an actor known for these movies I haven't heard of. Porca, something to do with misery, it looks like. Okay. Daddy, I'm a Zombie.
Oh, great.
And something about suitcases and something the Moab story. Look at that on the right. I don't know if I think that's possibly French. Mon am I think about that.
My friend robot. Mon ami, that means mon ami robot. It means my friend, my friend robot.
It looks like am I robot. AMI robot, you see?
Yeah.
Am I robot? Okay, here's the director again, Pablo Berger. Look, if it's French, 63. He's born in 63. His name equals 63. And it says, "Am I robot?" But we know what it is. It's French. I mean, I'm guessing it's French. If
It
I'm
is
wrong,
French. It's mon ami. That means my friend in French.
you know what? Hunter Biden had someone named Marshall in his trial. So you and Richard are both onto something there. And he's got that album. Hey, and me and Richard, we did the B.O.B. decode on the IA1. Richard tuned in over there, the B.O.B. rapper B.O.B. Bob Marley decode. And he looked like Proof. And he also looked like Joel Santana. And Richard mentioned Proof died in 2006. Anyways, wow.
Hey, you mentioned A1, the co-writer of the song September. His name was Al Willis, but I did a double take because Al looks like AI. You know, you just, if you look fast, you're just like AI, Willis.
Hey, that's wild. Willis has like an 11 in it.
And it does, yes. And he was born 11/10, and he died in December. So he's got all kinds of 111s and 12s.
All right, I think so. I think it's time we play a clip of this guy talking.
I collect no words books or graphic novels or children's illustration books, and the moment I read it, I was completely surprised. I contacted the graphic novel writer, Sarah Baron, and we had a meeting in New York. She loved the idea that I would make a film of the book, and she gave me carte blanche. In a way, I feel like all my live action experience has prepared for this film. I'm a live action director. Now I'm also an animation director. And in live action, you shoot for 2 months. And here, the shooting is actually 2 years working with the animators. So it's a different tempo, especially from directing the actors, give me the experience to direct the animators.
Sounds like, am I tripping a little bit? Or does that guy's face look like Barack Obama? I'm not playing.
Well, I can't see, but I thought it was a little round.
His face looks like Barack Obama, and Barack Obama has been hitting heavy right now with his 8/4/48 birthday. I'm just saying. And look, he's even got I'm just saying, that's just a side. And up next, already done, that it's our NBA pre-draft decode. It's already done. And we can bring up as well, Gina, the draft, which is like war. Well, I don't know. It might just be a video. I don't know. We'll see what's up. But draft like war, but think about the black and white, owners of the teams and all of that too. Damn. Okay, so back here, let's play part 2 of that real quick. And you could tell the guy is like an artist, a director. Here.
I wanted to bring back my memories as a kid when I would sit in front of the TV and love this Hanna-Barbera or Popeye animation, or when I went to the cinema.
I had to cut that short because then they showed the dog, as he said that it reminded him of him as a child, and wow. But look, let's get through this connection. I'm really trying to blow some socks off of here, Gina. They better be strapped on tight. So I'm thinking of like iRobot as well. And look, I don't think I ever watched it, but Will Smith is popping right now with the Bad Boys thing.
Really? Yeah, you should watch that movie.
Yeah. Well, how about me not watching this, y'all? Gina's never seen They Live. How about that?
Oh, that's the next one. That's the next one I'm watching.
Here, Gina, look.
I couldn't remember it.
Gina,
What?
Look, I got that clip uploaded as well. But iRobot, Will Smith's popping, and
Well,
Richard may be able to
that
hit on
movie
this
will
as
scare
well.
the crap out of you about
Richard,
robots.
let us know if you've seen this, Richard. And because it's Will Smith connected in 2035, highly intelligent robots fill public service positions throughout the world. I do need to watch it, huh? I do, huh?
And it is
Maybe I'll try to watch some of it tonight. I doubt it, but operating under 3 rules to keep humans safe, despite his dark history, you get dark again, yeah?
You do.
With robotics. Think about that microwave clip as well, right? Right? When the dog was, and wow, for all the dogs, Drake. Look, Detective Dale Spooner. Spooner hits a few ways. Wow. Investigates the alleged suicide of U.S. robotics founder. That's amazing with the microwave thing. Let's hit that microwave clip again, isn't it? And think about that Space Needle looking tower, right? Ugh. Where is it? That's not it. Here it is right here. Arcadia, one way, a dead end probably. That's interesting. Right? I think so. Programming, microwave television, TV programming. You know?
I've heard people say already and read in print that they took down the 2 towers to put up the jab, that it was planned.
So, wow. So look,
Like,
Gina, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it put it in people's minds, and then along comes COVID,
Right. Yeah, that's what they do. Programming. They just showed the programming with the dog. It was the first thing. This is amazing. Look, so I'm in this, we do these decodes. We hear about this when we watch other channels. This video game, Detroit Become Human. And I'm thinking about it as I hit on the iRobot and all of that, right? And I also have a clip of this, but look, okay. And the Eminem thing with the Detroit thing, Jack White, Diana Ross, all of that. This dark energy with Detroit right now, the new album, The Death of Slim Shady. What's out here? I feel like I'm gonna get attacked. Anyways, Detroit Become Human is a 2018 adventure game. 20 plus 18, you get the 38. All of the murder numbers, right?
yeah.
Adventure game developed by Quantum Dream. Take note of that. The game was released for PlayStation 4, May 2018. This movie released in May, the one that we're talking about, Robot Dreams. A port, and I'm showing you how all this is connected. I see that wine down there. That looks nice, Here, do you want to show everybody real quick?
Hey.
I have some in there. I drank a half a glass of wine last night. I slept 4 extra hours. Oh, that's a nice pic. We should do that more. Look. Is this a new thumbnail, maybe? Hold on. Do the pose. How do I screenshot? Hold on.
Strike a pose.
Hold on. Ready for the pose?
Ready for the pose.
There it is. That might be the screenshot. I don't know. So anyways, let's go back over here.
Yeah, well, it says robot, and then it has our 2 pictures. We're the robot.
You know what I've been thinking of forever here? Hold on. Who won the WM? Ooh, Roy. Look at Detroit. I've been thinking about this forever. It's like Riot.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
See that? Damn, but it's just mixed around. Look at Quantum Dream, the WNBA champs last year, the Atlanta Dream. Hold on, the Atlanta Hawks have the #1 pick for the NBA, the Decode Next. Ooh, who's out of Atlanta? The rapper Future. He's got the same birthday as Biden. Riot. Oh, look. Okay, so Quantum Dream, developed by Quantum Dream. Robot Dreams. The plot follows 3 androids. Kara, it says in parentheses, Valerie Curry, like Steph Curry, the basketball player. That's weird. Okay, who escapes her owner to explore her newfound sentient. It looks like sentence, but it's got an I in there with it. Sentience, and protect a young girl. Okay, Drake with the accusations with young women. This is just like a little connection, and then it's going to be strictly back. But you see how it's connected here.
Yeah.
And that's even a blonde girl. Eminem was blonde, this is weird because we got the new album coming, and this is all robot stuff, right? This is all robot related. AI you mentioned. Think about the basketball former player Allen Iverson, right? Iverson's got son in it, right? You get it, son again. You get young girl here. Look, Connor. Shout out Swint Fujiyama. My last name's O'Connor. Again, hey, I got goosebumps right now, Gina, because I'm telling you, look up famous people with the last name Dysart. You're bouncing around. Oh, what can I watch on YouTube? That's the most amazing thing you're going to find when you look into the famous characters with your last name, and you're going to see it's you. Okay? Well,
yeah, because I don't know anybody with that last name.
I already told you the guy you need to look into with your last name.
Right.
But anyways, look, Connor Brian Deschart, whose job is to hunt down sentient androids, and Marcus Jesse Williams, who devotes himself to releasing other androids from servitude. Let's play the clip. And this connects with the Eminem right here. Full performance set at Detroit. Look, on 6/6, 66, you see? There's this energy. Detroit's known for that dark music, okay? Eminem's got a lot of dark music, but ICP's really an Esham, okay? But you hear it in the sound as well. It's amazing. The sound is amazing out of Detroit. Look at Eminem backwards is like Men and Me. It's just missing the N, okay?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's play the clip for Detroit Become Human, the video game.
Did this guy only eat pizza for 2 weeks? Oh yeah, let's turn this bad boy on. Yeah, a robot helping a robot. And look at all those bottles of beer. This guy was getting drunk and eating pizza. This is just sad. This game knows how to mood change. They start you off, it's intense. Then they chill it down a little bit. They got some protesters, now they're making you sad. They're making you do chores. And let's see what this is all about. Android QB. Don't tell me that they're gonna have fake athletes now. Wouldn't that be something? Imagine.
Here's prepare for the critical match with Denver tonight at the CyberLife Arena in Detroit. League negotiations are still ongoing over the possibility.
And it makes you wonder, because that's another dilemma for the future.
Watch it.
Okay. And then, well, uh-oh. That's looking creepy.
Remember, there was a pyramid with the earth, wind, and fire Remember the 9 making the pyramid as well? So you see this is the stuff that's hard to explain to y'all when I get the connections like that. It's not a coincidence. There's something going on with Detroit, okay?
So what's the difference between that android competing against a female and that transgender male swimmer competing against the women? The women didn't have a chance against this guy. So it's
That's
the
a good
same thing.
ooh, that's a
The
good
android
that's a good ad. That's a good ad right
may as
there.
well have a robot.
You know what's weird too is AI, Allen Iverson, the former player, he's out of Philadelphia is where he played. 76ers, that's Pennsylvania. Biden was born in Pennsylvania. But anyways, we had the pick earlier. I kind of have to show it again. Oh, here. So I'm on slide 37. Remember, Joe Biden equals 37. But let's go back to that pick back at the beginning with the 9. Right. I think it's right around here somewhere. That's amazing with the 2001, like 21. And New York Day, 21. Right there, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Right there, 9. And you got that pyramid triangle. You had that on the back. Even Jay-Z throwing up the pyramid. And his album, The Blueprint, dropped on 9/11, the exact day. Blue Ivy. Allen Iverson.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Ivy's the daughter, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Allen Iverson. Fake world.
Fake world all the
Fake
way
world.
around.
Fake world. What would be the odds that connected with the Ivy when it sounded like I was like just off topic, right? So let's look. Detroit equals 37. Wow! Didn't I just say we were on slide 37?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my God! That's slide 37. Look, what? I totally forgot about that. Remember Burger 37, Uranga 37, the name, and
That
Joe
only
Biden.
leaves 38 slides.
Look at the movie. Tora Molino 73, and it means tower, it said. You see right there? Abracadabra with the Eminem connect. Abracadabra. Go check it out. With the Houdini, Harry Houdini, H the 8th letter, 88 Trump. Look, Michigan equals 152. Okay?
Yeah.
Michigan equals 152. Look, the movie Robot Dreams, released in the US May 31st, 152nd day of the year. Let's go to the calculator. Gina?
Let's go.
Joe Biden equals 152. And there's that 37. 44 like Detroit and Michigan.
Well, for me now, every time I see doubles, I'm thinking the Twin Towers. The doubles are coming up too often.
Look at it. Yeah. And I'll show you something else cool with that. Look at Pennsylvania, 152. You see that? Just like Joe Biden, just like Michigan. Okay. And Joe Biden's got the 44, like Detroit equals 44, Michigan equals 44. Okay.
Yep.
Look right there, 44 numerology, robot dreams. Is Biden a robot?
Oh, here I go again.
Damn, we land. Detroit's got like the riot. That's a nice shirt. Is it a blouse or a shirt?
What I'm wearing?
Yeah. That's nice colors.
Thank you. It's got little sparkles on it.
Here, we can get a closer look.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice shirt. Is it a shirt?
Thank you.
It's nice.
Thanks.
All right. Let's look at this. Damn, that hits. So look, even the guy they say does the moans and groans or whatever,
It's
whatever,
44.
he's age 44. Okay? He's age 44. Remember all the 44s if you watched the Benzino connected with Eminem and Rap Elvis. Benzino got pulled over with the toddler. We couldn't find the toddler, nothing about the toddler. Not like we're supposed to. And I forgot to mention that as well, huh? That was a good point. But still, they mention celebrities have kids all the time. So don't give me that shit, right? Right?
Yeah.
All day long, right? So anyways, yeah, he got pulled over and I forgot what I was going to mention there. But that's all connected with Eminem as well and the Celtics in the playoffs. Look at this. And you know what I forgot to mention? He was driving and Benzino, Benz is a car even.
Huh.
Ooh, I wonder if it's synced up with Detroit, Motor City. His name's Benzino. Oh my God.
Did it say he was in a Mercedes?
No, he was in an Acura, and that Acura equals 44 even. 4-year-old toddler, Georgia 44.
Wow.
Wow. Anyways, damn, dog and robot. Let's play some other clips here. Oh, here's this guy. Perfect timing. Oh, we're not going to understand none of this. Here's kind of his background. I couldn't find a lot.
I'm happy again.
Jo sobretot em moc per reptes i precisament amb Cantando bajo la lluvia ja només el procés d'assajos ha estat tan esforçat, tan dur assajar per ja estar preparats pel procés d'assajos que va ser... És a dir, a mi em van agafar 2 atacs d'ansietat, que bueno, que al final la cosa t'ho demana, no? Lo fort d'això és que pràcticament quan talles i... que és tan... podies accedir
that you brought this.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This guy's last name kind of looks like La Bamba. Didn't that guy die in an airplane crash in the La Bamba, the movie? La 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 Bamba. Richie Valens died in an airplane crash. La Banda, like La Bamba. And we're talking 9/11, Earth, Wind, and Fire, September 21, National New York Day, 2001, when 9/11 hit. And the 9 members of Earth, Wind, and Fire and the director of this movie, his name equals 101 like 11. New York, 111, the 11th state. Rick, and it was a true story. I remember watching it with my grandma when I was younger. He died in an airplane crash. Woo!
You mean Richie Valens died in an air crash?
Yes.
Yeah, with the same crash as Buddy Holly.
Holly's got the 11 in it. Double
They
L.
were together. They were
What, give
together
me a
in the
date?
plane.
It was an airplane crash, right?
Yeah.
This guy's what the movie was called La Bamba, right? Why was it called La Bamba? Look, Ivan La Bamba, La Banda, and you got the airplane 9/11 connection. We're on slide 43. Let's go to Earth. We're gonna have to pull up Earth, Wind, and Fire, huh?
I don't want to say about them.
Let me see. Wow. Let's go over. Let's pull this up. We're at slide 43. That's not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Let's go over here. Why was the movie called La Bamba? The film is titled after a traditional Mexican folk song of the same name, which Valens transformed. Now they use that word all the time. See how they condition us? And it's in the language what they're doing? You see? Because I've never seen the word transformed so much. They even had Transformers, the movie, remember?
Yep.
Anyways, damn. But I don't know. That might be a little bit off their topic, but here, let's pull up the So was that based on a true story? Richie Valens, how did he die?
He died in a plane crash on 2/3/1959.
On February 3rd, 1959, on what has become known as the day the music died, Valens died in a plane crash in
Ooh,
Iowa, an accident that also
Iowa,
claimed the lives
Caitlin
of fellow
Clark.
musicians Buddy Holly and JP, the
God
Big
damn
Bopper,
it.
Richardson, as well as pilot Roger Peterson. Valens was 17 years old at the time of his death.
Kill 17. Look, Iowa, Caitlin Clark, Iowa Hawkeyes. The day the music died. So are we like cycling
That
back?
was what the song Don McLean sang, American Pie. There's a
Ooh,
line in it, the day the music died. That's what he was talking about.
look, that all hits right now too, because when I was decoding yesterday, American Pie popped up, and that's like election USA too, man. American Pie, dude. And you know why it syncs up? Because it's disgusting that they were doing that with high schoolers, don't you think?
Yeah,
You know, having, right?
yeah.
Don't you think? That's disgusting. And that's all cycling now getting exposed. That's why it's popping up. And you know what? I think that syncs with Trump somewhere too, the American Pie thing. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Slide 43. Let's go back. I'm going to try to pump it a little. I can't think of a way to come out of pump it. I don't know how to finish that, but Chicago equals 37. Chicago equals 37. Look, Joe Biden's got the 44-37.
Well, I'm glad you brought up Chicago, because that's where That's where somebody was
Here,
either
Earth, Wind, and Fire
the
is an
song.
American
Yeah,
R&B disco band formed in Chicago, Illinois.
there you go. And there's something with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
In 1969,
1969.
the year
Yep.
Diddy was born, the year Jay-Z was born, the year Birdman was born. And it's no coincidence that there's a lot of bird stuff going on, just speaking about that. But also known as EWF, I wonder what that equals. Do you have a
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I wonder what it
EW.
equals.
Oh, what does it equal in the calculator?
Yeah.
I
The
don't know.
band has won 6 Grammys. We're in the 6th month.
I'll put it in.
4 American Music Awards. They have been inducted into both the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the vocal group. And their song, Remember September, right? But it's called September, synced up with 9/11. Okay? And Detroit Rock, or not Detroit Rock, Detroit Become Human. It's one of those strange but immutable mutant Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Oh, come on,
Who were
man.
all named after classical artists.
Yeah, Pizza. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
A song like Earth, Wind, and Fire's September can play in roughly 1,000 seat. Now you see how we read this and it makes more sense, right?
Right.
It's one of those strange but immutable truths of the movies. Think about that. It's all truths what they put in the movies. It's not strange. Like Earth, Wind, and Fire's September, I'm gonna have to pull that up, can play in roughly 1,000 films before a movie about a dog and a robot comes along and blows them all out of the water. This is synced up with the Space Needle in Seattle. This is synced up with the new tower. They replaced it with whatever we saw earlier looked like a needle.
Yep.
Right? Whatever that
Yep.
was, we were playing the film, right?
Yep.
Okay, it all comes together. Remember the Jetsons?
Yeah,
Look
of
at
course.
this. They lived in the SkyPad apartments, like iPad.
Yep.
But look, check this out. The Jetsons.
Jet.
And watch. But watch when I pull up images. Watch. Orbit City SkyPad. Let's do that. Look. What does that look like? I don't know. To me, it kind of looks like a some kind of Space Needle. I don't know.
It looks like, yeah, the
It's
Space
like that
Needle.
thing in Seattle, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Right there. Look at
It
the
sure
point.
does. Yes, it does.
You see that? Look.
Yeah,
And then you're talking about like Bill Gates. Well, you're talking virus, right?
that's right.
You're talking virus, okay? Space Needle, Seattle. How much you want to bet it has something to do with the Seattle Supersonics leaving and going to Oklahoma City? Look what happened in OKC after that, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I
You
do.
see? It's all connected like that. That looks, yeah, that's a little bit off of what I was doing, but the animated robot Dreams is wordless, so the songs play an outsized influence in conjuring
Oh
or
my
hypnosis,
gosh.
abracadabra, abracadabra, with the movie Pablo Berger directed and the Eminem Houdini.
Black magic,
Detroit,
black magic, black magic.
Detroit Become Human. Jay-Z had the shirt. This is Black Magic or whatever. When LeBron had the 38 ritual. Ha ha ha, right? We hit on the Blue Ivy, AI, artificial intelligence.
Hey, the only female singer that was in Earth, Wind, and Fire, well, in that particular song, I should say, her name was Jessica Cleaves, and she was born December 10th. So she was born 12/10 also.
121 equals blood sacrifice.
Yeah, just saying.
So, look, and Drake's got the For All the Dogs. Drake equals 21. Okay? He's got the For All the Dogs. I want you to see how everything symbolizes here what's going on. You see the 4, Benzino, 4-year-old toddler. US equals 4 and 40. United States equals 40 like 4. 7 years ago. Forefathers. Okay? They say his son drew this artwork. He knew about the ritual. Yeah, right. We're barely hitting on it. You know what I'm saying? The son doesn't know about it.
No.
Drake's got a dog named Diamond. Okay? The Diamondbacks just hitting a decode. All right? Arizona, airplanes. Arizona Diamondbacks, this all connected. Okay, they're trending. They won the National League last year. Arizona, they beat the Yankees right after 9/11. Arizona. Okay, they were just in the World Series again. And who did they lose to? The Texas Rangers. Remember, they used to be owned by Bush. Hello. Anyways, it was the 119th World Series. This is all related to Earth, Wind, and Fire and September 21 and the lyrics. If you have those lyrics at all,
But
Gina.
I can pull them up in a second.
National New
I
York
mean,
Day.
it's pretty much.
I can kill time. I can kill time. I got a lot to say. You know,
They're very simple.
look at Eminem here. Look at his last album, Music to Be Murdered By. And is this a song? Look at this song, Black Magic. Really? Okay, remembering is also helpful.
Okay,
Think
what do you
about
want to? Do you want me to
Go ahead.
read you the lyrics because it's very simple?
Read the September 21 part. It's
Do
National
you
New York.
remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away. Our hearts were ringing, in the key of our souls were singing. We danced in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night away. And then the whole rest of the song is about, do you remember that night when we fell in love? The whole
Hollywood
song.
stars. So it's like Satan singing to us, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah.
So it's like 21, the year 2001, okay, with 9/11 and September. That's why it connects. And then when you ask Google, it's like, so first saw Robot Dreams over a year ago on the Cannes Film Festival. Its release comes months after Robot Dreams was Oscar nominated for Best Animated Film. But for whatever reason, the film is only arriving in North American theaters this Friday by the numbers. To a remarkable degree, Robot Dreams has fully, here's that word again, I think I read that earlier, but we can read it again. Just as the song asks, do you remember? So too does Robot Dreams, a sweetly wistful little movie that, like a good pop song, expresses something profound without wasting a word. Let's pull up the video. Here, let's go another slide. See, it's one of those strange but immutable truths of the movies. Again, right? That a song like Earth, Wind, and Fire's September can play in roughly 1,000 films before a movie about a dog and robot comes along and blows them all out of the water.
I would like to say that it could play in 10,000 films before it runs into something like this.
And blows them out of the water?
And
Wow.
blows them out of the water, which is the only element that's not in Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wow. Damn. Together they have a grand old time around a New York, colorfully rendered with pointillist detail. They jump the subway turnstiles, visit Woolworths, and rollerblade in Central Park. With September playing on the boombox.
Pointillist detail, meaning every dot, every single little dot is in the right place.
Oh, okay. But after an outing to Playland, which looks much more like Coney Island, Robot's enthusiasm gets him into some trouble. After frolicking in the water, he lies down on the beach and later finds he can't move. This may be a movie. So, hold on. So,
the end is sad.
well, I'm not sad. What I'm saying is, so that stuff's gonna get in us, and then water's gonna kill us. Okay. Well, it's good to finally
He
figure that out.
rusts. What happens is he rusts, and the dog can't, he's too heavy for the dog to get him off the beach, and he can't move. So the dog is faced with, do I leave him here and go on with my life? Or, what do I do? And so he
Symbolism.
eventually just leaves him there. But the robot, because he is a robot, can remember the dreams of the entire, of his entire existence. So he lives happy because he just has he can just relive and relive and relive all of the happy times.
AKA, also known, let me translate what Gina said, also known as the jab's putting metal in you, and then the water is going to make you die. AKA, that's what the translation is. Okay?
Yep. Okay.
That's what the translation is. The metal's going to get inside you, whether it's the space needle or it's the microwave. Metal's going to get in you and you're going to rust and die. That's what the symbolism is here, y'all. I hate to be honest with you, but that's the whole robot thing, okay? That's what it is. Okay? But after an outing to Playland, which looks much more like Coney Island, Robot's enthusiasm gets him into some trouble. Remember, the microwave was the first thing they showed, right? We already hit on the tower, right? You see? Later finds he can't move. Okay? Remember LeBron James's son, where is he going to get drafted? He had cardiac arrest. Okay? All connected.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? This may be a movie about a dog which they're referring to us, who rollerblades, and a robot who eats hot dogs. So the robots who are eating us, humans, think about Pac-Man. Okay? You get it?
I get it. Yeah.
But the scientific reality, think about hot dogs.
I'd rather not.
You get it?
Yeah,
You get it?
I do.
But the scientific reality of rust, Alec Baldwin.
Yes. There was
Okay?
some metal that got into a couple of those characters.
Rust. Okay?
Elena Hutchinson had some metal in her.
So, you know, if anybody is going to be watching this later, this is how everything comes together. Okay? So that's symbolism with what's going to happen to us with what that is. Okay? Whatever it is. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? That's metal, that's rust. It's the same thing. It's it getting in you. You saw it. Here, let's play this again. I gotta stop the clip because it said like 1-800-55-robot or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it. Dog equals 55. Dog equals 55. So I'm gonna play it again now. Dog equals 55. Robot equals 29 like Trump. 25 like Trump. Okay. Interesting.
I collect no words. This is
So there's directors who are playing out games with our lives. Basically. That's just all symbolism, even without their speaking. That's basically what it is, and we're dogs. You know, they train us to get dogs and put collars on them and give them names like they give celebrities names. Puppets, puppies. For all the dogs. Okay? Drake has the dog Diamond. The Diamondbacks are trending. Okay? Like, damn.
And what is dog backwards? God.
God. And Satan equals 55 as well. So does Sky, Heaven, I think Cloud, I think. And you know what's interesting? They keep showing these three guys, and then with the Detroit Become Human, it was like 3 androids. Robot Dreams 130, September 103. Okay. I guess. Thought I had something else with that. I guess not. Oh, did I even say that? Earth, Wind, and Fire 140 like September.
Well, it's also 211. That's what I had seen earlier.
47th Prime, Trump,
Yeah.
Despite all of Dog's efforts, Robot is stuck. And this being September, the beach is soon closed off for the off season. You know, it's going to connect with sports as well, right?
Yeah.
Right? Much of Robot Dreams passes through the seasons, while Robot dreamily sleeps through the winter, and Dog is forced to go on with his life and maybe try to meet someone new. Man, they could take their symbolism and shove it somewhere, because I don't need to be taught any lessons like that. You know what I'm saying? With that 9/11 connection, that's a slap in the face, for real. The
Yeah.
dreams of each can be surreal. Dog has a bowling alley visit with a snowman who bowls his own head, while Robot imagines a Wizard of Oz like fantasy. That stuff's been popping up. I watched
The
the
Wizard of Oz, I wrote that down, but it was only in about a 4-second clip in the film that
Yeah.
the Wizard of Oz in on the television. Maybe it has a bigger part in the book.
I watched that Wizard of Oz. I watched a little bit, a couple of the videos from the Decode Your Reality, and
Talk
he hit
about
on
decode. I bet that's a
he hit on the Wizard of Oz, and if you listen to the Pink Floyd album, and then I watched something else on that, but so that all cycles around. All of this stuff
yeah.
is just like, right? Isn't that? That's like he was saying he's a director. He wanted the character to do this and that. Well, remember the same thing with the Wizard of Oz, right? Wasn't he like behind a curtain?
Yeah.
Something like that, right? But both are consumed by fears of their friends' abandonment while progressively finding new experiences. And this is supposed to be like kids, but for adults. I don't know. New characters enter with their own New Yorks, kite flying in the park, rooftop barbecues, and their own soundtracks. Robot Dreams movingly turns into a story about moving on while still cherishing the good times you once shared with someone. A valuable lesson. And shove your lesson, for real. So wow. That was good. That was worth an hour 35. What I mean,
That was good.
an all ages movie in a curious way. Okay. That's disgusting. And it's very much for kids, but it's also so mature in its depictions of relationships that older gen. So that doesn't make sense, none of it. But whatever.
Well, I don't see how a child would even understand this movie,
Other
except
than
be
it's just a
sad
cartoon.
be very sad that the robot died.
You know what I'm gonna try next time? I'm gonna start the decode and say, "And thank you for joining," because every time we end, it'll hit a number that we haven't seen, like a higher number watching.
Uh-huh.
Every time when the decode's over, and when I say, "Hey, we're done," then it reaches like a higher number. Robot Dreams is a good robot movie and a great New York movie. It was a stroke.
Unbelievable.
of genius for Spanish director Pablo Berger. Think about maybe not eating a burger anymore as well. That probably connects with the cows somewhere. I don't know. Sheep. Who knows? The story of a dog and its pet robot. Okay, they're talking about the book. Sarah Varone, American graphic novelist, illustrator best known for her work in children's literature. That's what they're calling it. Not saying, I'm just saying they put everything in the language. Is she born in 71 like Eminem? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Look at Eminem's birthday real quick.
Eminem's birthday?
Yeah.
Okay.
She might be a year or two older. If he's born in 73, the 73 hits, but so
birthday.
And look, it says
October 17th, 1972.
Oh, 1 year later. Okay. Look, so originally published the book 8/7, 2007, 8/7.
Originally published.
September released in 78. And the book was published
the book was published in 2007.
Yeah, well, it's right here on the screen.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Nice
just looking at mine.
Yeah. Originally published 8/7 and September released in 78. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I freaking want to read in that. No, we're good. Look how it says Twin Towers right there, though. The early computer. Remember, computer equals 666. In one of the ciphers, and the first app. You know what? Apple, Big Apple, New York. The first computer, wasn't it like $666?
Well, don't even get me started on Apple unless you want to go down the Beatles road.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
But you can throw in a sentence or two if you'd like.
Well, the Beatles formed the Apple Corps. I mean, that was their company. And Bill Gates stole their Apple, and they took him to court, and he had to pay up.
Oh, shit. Well, as a part of the script, and they're probably on the same team.
Probably,
though it is the way the
But I mean, it's the Adam and Eve apple with the bite out of the apple. For Steve Jobs, there's a bite out of the apple.
Genesis equals 111 like New York as well. Knowledge. It says the Twin Towers loom in the background often in the film. So connected to the and they say that's why it's connected. Too late. Too late. A neon release is unrated by the Motion Picture Association, but intended for all audiences, blah, blah, blah. This is, you might be thinking a lot for a cartoon about a dog and a robot to evoke, and yet Robot Dreams does so beautifully, and it will leave you curiously lifted by the spirit. Spirit, evoke, you got conjure earlier.
I would just like to tell you, after all this analysis, after watching the film, I didn't read the book. Well, I mean, excuse me, I didn't look at the book because you can't read it. I thought it was stupid.
Oh, yeah?
And I mean,
a lot of symbolism, though.
I feel like I have literally read 1,000 books or more. I review them all the time. This was stupid. They're making this into something.
I think that it's symbolism to what's going on in the world.
But it's totally uninteresting. The figures themselves are uninteresting. The art,
but you know they put the truth in what's going on in the world.
I know they do, but it doesn't have to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, but you it's the symbolism though. Like
You know,
when
the
I watch
most
when I watch as a decoder, I'm like, okay, where's the symbolism? I know it's just like
the most interesting part for me that I kept stopping the film because didn't want to miss anything was when they were showing at the very beginning the 1980s New York scene, because I wanted to capture every little detail. It was so detailed with the way it must have been on a New York street. And I found that interesting. But then you get the dog that doesn't even have fur, and you get the robot that's just like a round head, like the top of a penis or something. I mean, it's just, you know.
Well, think about Hollywood. You know, think about why maybe maybe you fit a job position, but for some reason you're not getting the job.
Maybe.
Right?
I'm
Well,
going to even go worse than that. He
well, in
doesn't look like a
Hollywood,
penis. He looks like a vibrator.
well,
Even
that's probably it.
he
You
doesn't
probably
even,
supposed to.
yeah, I guess you could probably program it. I suppose. I
But
don't know.
but think about how Hollywood works, not always the best people get the roles. It's the
Oh,
same thing
you're
with
right.
these films, they're gonna highlight certain things because of the symbolism. And we got it with the Earth, Wind, and Fire and the 9/11 connection. All the symbolism with the medal, and the upcoming election. Like when I watch the movies, that's what it's all about. What kind of truth are they going to give me?
Hey, you know what? There was a little interesting part that lasted about 2 seconds. When those two were swimming in the ocean and he's getting salt water in all of his joints, which eventually kills him, they were swimming really deep and they saw this old piece of wood with like an old picture on it, and it was a picture of a little girl, a human girl, and it was advertising something like, I don't know, but it was the only thing in the whole movie that was human. I mean, everything else was
Hold on, let me stop you real quick.
okay.
So did all of that symbolism go over your head that you just said?
No, it did not.
Let me know what symbolism you picked up on what you just told me.
Well,
if not, I'm being
the little girl, was, I don't even want to talk about the children, but the idea that humankind is gone and has been taken over by all these other creatures.
Well, check this out. Jab, metal, don't go near water, die,
yeah,
traffic, realms we haven't discovered. That's the translation right there.
That's good.
Do you see that?
Thank you. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei.
I just want to make sure you see it, because if you don't see it, then I have to really make sure I point out that stuff when I see it rather than not.
I mean, it was a start. It was stark. It was the only human face.
Jab equals metal equals water equals death equals don't explore the waters equals this is what we're hiding from you. Symbolism.
And yeah, that's
coming from a decoder's ass. That's coming from a decoder. That's what that
and then within 5 minutes they were up on the shore sunbathing, and the robot couldn't move.
Yep, because they don't want you going out and seeing what's in the water. That's why they showed you and they programmed you on what you're to do and what not to do. Right?
Right.
And they're still going to sell us the microwaves. Micro. Just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Wave. Microwave. Mike. Mike. The name. Microwave. Rudy Gobert touched the mics. Rappers. Microphones. Metal.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
The waves of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a complete breakdown. It's not a review on the movie. You won't not decoders aren't going to decode that movie probably, but you're not going to find a better decode on that movie. Okay? You may find a review on it that's better, right? It's harder to do this. Okay? We showed you all the symbolism. We bounced around and we hit everything nicely. I can't think of anything that we left out, but I'm sure we did. Okay? This is all symbolism they do this to us all the time, okay? This is going to happen. That's going to happen. It's symbolism. Be distracted with the world's going to end as they just get the metal in you. Okay? Be distracted, right? So they're telling you what's going on. Robot dreams. Okay? I don't know, dreams of being a robot. Okay? I was in prison. I was manipulated into getting that thing. It is what it is, whatever. It is what it is. I made the decision. I could have said no, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. So that's what it is. Appreciate you joining. Pretty damn exhausted after that.
It was good.
So it's just gonna be that. It's gonna be that long. It is what it is. Thank you. I can't think of. I'm confident that
I think we covered. Yeah, we covered.
I can't think of anything. This isn't a trending story where there's a character death we miss or how did he die. I mean, we did that even with the metal. Okay, they don't want you to see this. They don't want you to see this. Not even close. All right. Wow. It's just interesting. A lot of it's interesting. There was a lot of interesting stuff in there. Wow. I've been watching a lot of videos on the water and stuff too. They're definitely, man, you'll look at some of those theories where you see water like falling off the edge or whatever. I don't know. But then just think about how we get rained on. It's got to be, I don't know, obviously. It's got to be some kind of water or waves from some kind of weather that's dumping on us from some water. It has to be, right? There's not going to be nothing. I mean, that's just what I think, not getting into the scientific aspect of it. Go on what you just think sometimes. If water, I'm trying to think of, you just got to use your imagination, kind of, right? How water is landing on us, right? I don't know. It makes me think of like the ocean or water, doesn't it? Like you're gonna go out and it's gonna go and it's gonna have a drop off, right?
Right.
And there may be some kind of barrier, and they can cause the water to do whatever and go wild, which may cause the water to kind of dump over a side of some kind of barrier and would cause it to fall or something, right? I mean, that's just what I think. Just being a basic person, that's what I think. Just basic stuff. That's just what I think. There's a scientific explanation, okay, I'm sure. I'm right, but why does everything have to be all confusing when a lot of things are probably basic?
Yeah.
That's just what I think. I think if you walk for long enough and you just keep walking and you were allowed to just keep walking or whatever, I think you're going to fall off something. Which you are, obviously, right? Obviously you are.
You fall off, yeah, something.
Yeah, but just, I don't know, use your imagination. I don't know. Anyways.
Well, we're not going to get into a flat Earth discussion, are we?
No.
Good.
Nope. Robot dream, because no one ever knows or ever would know.
And does it matter? Does it matter? That's
well,
what
I'm not one of those people who's gonna have a flat Earth discussion. I'm not one of those people who's gonna
Me neither.
joke about it either.
I'm not either.
Okay.
Because I don't care. It doesn't matter.
It was only put out there to cause
division. Yep. Here I am, black again.
But if you think about it, it's just use common sense on all of it. Who cares what other people think?
Yep.
So I appreciate you for joining. Robot Dreams is more profound than it has any right to be. Whatever. We got the breakdown. Appreciate everybody. And until next time. All right. Bye.
Bye.